We'll dive deep into their beef and see what Fulio's ops have to say about his death in this video. Stay tuned because they are not holding back. It appears that NBA YoungBoy is finally responding to Fulio's death on June 23rd. Fulio was ambushed and shot, and the streets are buzzing with speculation about YoungBoy's reaction. These two had a heated rivalry so intense that Fulio once pulled up with his crew to confront YoungBoy face-to-face. NBA child player versus Julio, one of the most divisive and despised rappers to come out of Jacksonville, is Julio. And I'm not even exaggerating. The man himself said as much. "It's just my city, bro. I'm the most headstrong in my city. And there's something about Jacksonville, Florida, my hometown, that makes people hate me." Over the past few years, Julio has amassed a large number of enemies, and many people believe that's precisely why he was killed. Known for his big personality and love for his fans, Julio decided to throw a massive pool party at an Airbnb in Tampa, Florida on Saturday, June 22, 2024, thinking that this would be a great way to celebrate his 26th birthday. He wanted to share this special day with his crew and his followers. This is how his tragic end began. Today at 5:30 p.m. is the start of the pool party. If you have the address already, pull up, guy. If not, DM me straight away. Pool party starting at 5:30. Theo posted a glimpse of the festivities on his Instagram account for everyone to see. Feelings while using CU, the place was hopping with music, dancing, and general good times. But as the night went on, the party grew larger than anyone had anticipated. The Airbnb reached its capacity, and the neighbors became alarmed and called the police to shut it down. By the time Tampa police arrived, the party had gotten out of control. The officers evaluated the scene and realized that the spot was significantly over the occupancy limit. Fearing for their safety, they approached Fulio and his crew and told them they had to leave. Fulio and his group moved the celebration to the Home 2 Suites by Hilton in Tampa on Saturday night, which merged into the early hours of Sunday, June 24, because they weren't going to let the party end. Everyone was having a great time, fully unconscious of the danger that could arise at 4:37 a.m., and the vibes were still strong. The night turned gloomy. Fulio got ambushed and shot surveillance footage from the parking lot shared by the Hilton, and a nearby Holiday Inn caught a masked gunman lurking in the shadows. This dude, armed with a semi-automatic rifle, was clearly waiting for Fulio's black car. The footage shows the gunman sprinting through the parking lot with deadly intent. As soon as Fulio's car rolled into the hotel parking lot, gunman sprang into action with chilling precision. He approached the car and opened fire at point-blank range. The sudden and brutal attack left Fulio with no chance to react. In a desperate attempt to get away, the car hit a curb while trying to speed around a corner. But it was too late. Ever since Fulio's death, everyone's been on the lookout for reactions from his biggest ops. And you already know the one name everyone's been waiting to hear from is NBA YoungBoy. This Baton Rouge native is no stranger to controversy. He's been making headlines for years, not just for his music, but for his run-ins with the law. His life has been a wild ride, filled with chart-topping hits in a slew of legal troubles. The little boy has a long criminal history. His first major brush with the law came in 2016 when he was arrested on suspicion of attempted first-degree murder related to a drive-by shooting. This landed him in jail for several months until he struck a plea deal and got out on bail. But that was just the beginning. YoungBoy's legal issues continued to pile up, including charges of kidnapping, assault, and weapons possession. One of the most notorious incidents occurred in 2018 when YoungBoy was involved in an altercation at a hotel. Surveillance footage showed him physically assaulting his then-girlfriend Johnny Jackson, which led to his arrest on assault and kidnapping charges Despite the serious nature of these charges, he managed to secure a plea deal, resulting in a reduced sentence in 2019. Things took another dark turn when YoungBoy was targeted in a shooting outside the Trump International Beach Resort. The attack was allegedly linked to a beef with another rapper T Grizzly. While YoungBoy wasn't injured, his then-girlfriend was shot, and a bystander tragically lost his life in the crossfire. This incident violated YoungBoy's probation and led to another stint behind bars. But besides all his legal drama, there was a serious beef between NBA YoungBoy and Foolio at one point. The beef started with a series of misunderstandings and miscommunications. When NBA YoungBoy released songs that mentioned the term folio, fans quickly assumed that he was dissing Foolio. The rumors quickly spread like wildfire. NBA YoungBoy is also well known for his beefs and the way he makes enemies in the rap game. Fans are glued to their screens waiting for his reaction. At first, Foolio wasn't too concerned about the reports, but as they spread, he felt compelled to address the matter. He started writing songs and would say things like, "What are you on, Fio, Fio, Fio this and Fio that, and I'm Fio 1,000 fans tagged me." And I'm like, "Damn, YoungBoy just made fun of you on YouTube." It looked like NBA YoungBoy Fio D had 400K views or something. What the? When NBA YoungBoy performed in Jacksonville, Foolio saw an opportunity to confront him and pulled up to the YoungBoy's hotel, not to pick a fight, but to ask him directly what he meant by Fio. "I didn't pull up on him to make him check in or hurt him, bro. I just pulled up to ask him a simple question. What do you stand for?" When Fio and his crew rolled up, it quickly turned into a heated argument with YoungBoy and his squad. According to one of YoungBoy's security guards, who was on the scene, the atmosphere was tense and charged with potential danger. Foolio and his entourage showed up at the hotel, clearly looking for NBA YoungBoy. The tension was high as both groups had strong street credibility and were known for confronting their rivals head-on. YoungBoy's crew didn't waste any time. They quickly gathered outside the hotel, ready to face Foolio and his squad. The security guard, watching from a distance, decided not to intervene, and his reason was why NBA had his entourage and Folio had his entourage, and like nothing didn't kick off. "But you know I'm off the clock, you on your own, you know what I mean. I'm just saying if I was on the clock, I'd have regulate." During the confrontation, tensions were high, and the situation quickly escalated. The huge confrontation was settled without anyone pulling out guns, thankfully. But the beef was far from over. Foolio later admitted that he texted NBA YoungBoy that night to see if they could talk things out. Unfortunately, the conversation didn't go anywhere productive, and they ended up just exchanging more heated words. Instead of making peace, I talked to him. That night, we was texting, we was talking.